Pray. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Every minute with the fever dreams, I push the mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work like I got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns out with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, so until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title, we will talk about it. But first, let me get into the chat. Let me get realist, my brother. What up, though? Appreciate you. Hey, we're going to talk about the divine the divine feminine energy today. And I got my co-host with me, Tay Eats. What up, Tay? What up, Nine?
Hey,
Okay.
what's up? What's up? What's up?
I did not know that was doing that, so I gotta fix that real quick. We'll work out with this.
With the white background?
It had a second page on it. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about the divine energy today. Um, this is something that Tay wanted to talk about. This is something that I've been meaning to talk about. So we found the perfect time to talk about it. So we gonna get into this. We gonna explain what it is and how it works and how you can benefit from it. Um, but before we do that, let's get a general understanding what divine energy is. Divine. Keep saying divine. Feminine energy is energy that flows through all of us. It is nurturing, intuition, creativity, and fertility energy within us. So all of us have feminine energy, right? We all have that, men and women. So what makes the energy divine, right? This energy coalesces more with women innately. This allows women to resonate higher in the frequency, making it divine. So think of it like this, right? Think of it if you got an iPhone or if you got a Galaxy and you want a smartwatch, right? So if you got an iPhone and you'll get a Galaxy smartwatch, yeah, you can sync it to the phone, it'll work, but you don't get all the functionalities out of it, right? You don't get the most potential out the watch or the phone. But if you get something that complements it, right? Not compatible. Compatible, yeah, it works, but is it efficient? How effective is it? So when it comes to this energy in women, it's like getting the iPhone and um getting the iWatch. You get the most out of both, out of the energy and the woman. So that's what makes it divine. You want to add to that, sis, real quick? Gary, what up, though? Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
My bad. I was trying to share out real quick. So definitely I agree with everything you're saying. I feel like the divine feminine for a woman is a certain type of energy, right? And we me and Ware had a conversation. He tried to ask me, he was like, how does it feel when you reside in your in a goddess, like a divine feminine energy? And it's something that I cannot explain. Like I don't know if I can give the words, but it's kind of like you're channeling, you have, I'm sorry, am I going all into it already? Am I getting too far deep into it
No, do your
before?
thing. Do your thing.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like you're channeling from somewhere, because I have been in a place where I've resided in my goddess. I've had that goddess energy. And as a woman, when you have that goddess energy, it's an energy as to where, in a way, oh man, I don't want to say, but you kind of have, you things are given to you, you know? It's just things, things are manifested. Whatever you want, it comes to you as a goddess. Certain people bend and fold for you. I don't want to say that in a bad way, but that's just what it is.
So like when she said, let's look at some of the aspects of it, right? So, like I said, it is more innately with women, right? Hold on 1 second. Take 1 second.
Sure, sure, sure. I'll just talk about the divine feminine while he's gone. I personally feel like the divine feminine has been depressed, has been suppressed, excuse me, right? Because if you look at it, we live in a patriarchal society. Everything is men, men, men. And if everybody knows, if you look at nature, that nature, if you look and pay attention to nature, we are supposed to be like nature in a way, right? So you have masculine, feminine, but the world we in is a lot masculine, right? Even the women are masculine. A lot of the women are masculine.
My bad. So I mean, everything you said was right, and like if you look at how I say you get into the divine feminine energy, you know, the energy that's coalesce more, meaning bind with the vessel. You know, this energy is more innate with women because it personifies nurturing, right? What is nurturing? Like feeding is not nurturing. Understanding what something needs at the time it needs is the whole operation. You know, you can feed people, but that ain't you ain't nurturing them. Are you giving them the right things that they need? Are you giving them the right amount? And there's a lot to go into nurture. So when we talk about intuition, you know, women are more in tune with their emotions. You know, you more freely express your emotions. You know, so that intuition, you get that inner feeling, creativity. You know, creating. That's more of a feminine energy, right? Fertility. So when we talk about fertility, it's not giving birth, but it's more of an abundance. Like if you have fertile ground and you're a gardener, you're going to get a bigger harvest with that fertile ground than you would with an unfertile soil, if you get any. So it's more the abundance when you talk about fertility. Like you know you're getting something from it. So when I say it coalesces more, it binds more to energy, you're able to amplify it more naturally, easier. So you get more out of residing in this. You can produce more out of residing in it. That's what makes it divine. So like when you said women are more masculine now, so you either go have a balance or you go to either side, right? So with the women being more masculine, it's taken away from these things and putting it into something that they don't resonate high in, and vice versa. When men reside in it, they resonate in something that they can't, the frequency can't build as high as someone else, like as a woman. Lisa J in the building. What up, sis? Hey, that was a good live. I appreciate that. A lot of science dropped in it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you because I'm not a woman. I can, you know, when we talk about the masculinity, I'm gonna get into that. But you know, now we gotta understand that. Um, like you said, you can get you like when you reside in your uh, divine feminine energy, and you notice. I don't want to use the word coerce, but like you said, I believe that it's desirable, right? So people are willing to do more to have it. When they see, like when a man sees a woman residing in that, you know, that's, I think it's more desirable, right? And
Mm-hmm.
people, like when you desire things, I don't want to use the term chase, but that's what you tend to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're more desirable as a woman if you reside in your goddess energy. So I wanna speak on real quick, just also like to everyone has to go through a woman to get here. Everyone. You can't come here throughout going through the womb man, right? So you have to go through the womb to get here in this realm. So the woman is she is the the one who endures and goes through the pregnancy and all of that and deals with the child, right? So in that aspect, a woman has direct connection to the cosmos, a direct connection, because when she sheds her lining after giving birth, um, that's like stem cells. And stem cells is like connected to the cosmos, right? This is why they, believe it or not, they want your stem cells. They fight for that after birth. Believe it or not, they take that and use that for science and all kind of things or whatever. So this is why you have Mother Nature. You don't have Papa Nature. You have Mother Nature. She is the creative one. She is the mother of the Yoni verse. Yoni verse, universe. Sounds familiar?
And what you were saying about the stem cells, the placenta has the highest rate of stem cells. So when people give birth, they get you to sign off, um, to take
Right.
the placenta and the umbilical cord and stuff. So, um, and even what you were saying when you come through the womb, like in the Bible, it calls it the matrix. That tripped me out when I found that out. They was talking about the womb as the matrix because they believe that once God gave Adam life, that all living souls came through the matrix to come to the physical, because everyone has an essence. So that was kind of deep when you explained that.
hmm I just want women to understand that women, you are powerful. Like you are powerful. You are the creators. You know what I mean? Everybody has to go through you to get here. That's just what it is. And some men can be jealous of that. Some men, I'm not going to say all, but some men know the power that women have. And so you have some who will want to control that or who will want to, to suppress it. This is why you see,
Dominate.
yeah, you see men who will want to dominate a woman, right? This is why, I mean, no offense, but this is why you have pimps and stuff like that. Do you see it the other way around? Like men, I mean, women, pimping men? No, men are taking advantage. And I'm not saying all men,
Kevin, what
but
up, though? My bad.
hey, Kevin. Yeah, but men have been wanting to rule over something, right? Because a woman has direct. This is why we have intuition. This is why our intuition, we know before it even happened. We have certain feelings about certain things. It's because we have a connection with the universe, right? So if you look at heaven, heaven spelled backwards is Nevaeh. Nevaeh is goddess. Nevaeh is goddess. That's heaven residing in your goddess energy. How do you how you I'm sorry, where you want to go ahead?
Oh no, go ahead and cook. Go ahead and cook. I'm just, you already know what the word play. I haven't heard many people talk about that, but even that, like, you can break it down, man. Yeah, we'll get into it.
Break it
I I
down.
I
Go
have to.
ahead.
I need the chart. I have to pull the chart up and show you, like in Greek,
We got
so
time.
the astrology in Greek, when you spell out the Veda, it shows the different astrological constellations, and it points to Sirius B.
Mm-hmm.
So there was, like I said, when you come through the womb, that's why I always say the first God on earth that I met was my mother.
Right.
And even the word God means creator. So the creators of this world technically is women. This
It's
is why
women.
people preach, the black woman is God. And then if you even listen to them teaching, they're not saying the the creator of all, but they saying the creator of this world, this
Of
physical
life.
world. Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Bringing
physical
in
world.
life. I'm
Because
sorry.
even in the animal or the insect kingdom, it's the female. Look how they treat the bee. I mean, look how, if you watch how the animal kingdom or even insect kingdom treats the woman,
Queen
um,
bee. You talking about the
mhm,
bees?
there's very few species that the male dominate the woman, the female species. Very few. There are some, but it's very few. Like, you can count on two hands, Steve, out of all the species, insects and animals, that the male dominates, not complements or um, herald.
A man is considered, no offense, guys. I'm just, listen, when I get up here, I'm just going to speak facts. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments and say, no, you wrong. Okay. And then we can have a discussion about it. But men are considered like animalistic.
Instinctive.
Yeah, you guys want to dominate. You want to control. What do they say? Men, they consider men dogs, cats, women are cats, right? Men are considered, you guys want to dominate. You want to rule over something. So in a way, you guys come here and then I'm not gonna say all of y'all, but because I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. But
I would,
I
I,
just
I would argue this though. I would argue that I think males who are not mature in all aspects, they have a desire to dominate, because the desire is actually to master self. But once you do that, you understand that you don't want to dominate anything. And even that's where you get chivalry from. Back in the day, I just think a lot of things now is out of whack. I think people in general, men and women, aren't reared right coming up. So people trying to find out and figure things out and don't have no good examples. Um, and you get this chaos, is anarchy. Everything is off balance. Men acting like women, women acting like men. And I'm saying
Mhm.
acting, because if you're not a, like, if you, I'm just being honest. When I see certain things, it's certain things I see women try to portray men don't do, and vice versa. When men try to portray women, women don't do. You're acting. You're doing what you think. So that's what you're portraying. So that's why I use the term acting.
If you look at nature, right? Just look at nature. In nature, who goes out and go hunt and get the food, and who watches the babies? How what in animal word? What how does it typically work?
Well, lions, the females go out while the men protect the pride. You know, but that's like in certain instances, like birds. The woman go out while the man watch the eggs. But once the chickens is once the eggs hatch, then the men go out and come back. Um, so even when men stay back, it's to protect. You know, so you can look at that like the woman. Even when the woman species go out to cook, I mean, get the food, it's like them cooking. And then what happens, even in the lions, after the women um, take the prey down, the man come eat first. He eat first because you need all those people to protect while he eat, and after he eat, the rest of the pride eat, and he protect. So it's protect and provide, and that's where the dominance comes from too. I ain't want to get into that. 6ix9ine, what up, sis? Appreciate you. I ain't want to get into like the male aspect until we do the male part, but um, that's why I say it's off balance. Is you like when we talk about duality. So you got two ends of the spectrum. Either you protecting or you not.
Mm-hmm.
You violating or you protecting. And when men don't reside into their masculinity, they violating.
Mm-hmm. I feel like women fall short because we either don't realize that we're good enough, you know, we're someone speaking negative to us in some type of manner. But if a woman really wakes up and reside in her goddess energy, she could really realize the potential that she has. You know, to bring men into this equation, right? Because you have masculine and you have feminine. And honestly, it needs to be a balance, right? It needs to be a balance. It doesn't need to be one way or the other way. It needs to be a balance. So it's people coming together and working together.
And
But
I'm sorry, go
uh-huh.
ahead. Oh no, you're right.
But to let men under to let men understand that a woman having the divine feminine, and I'm not talking about every woman, because you got to do your investigating on and things like that with women, but having the right one, the right woman, or whatever, like where it said fertility, that's that's abundance. A woman can bring abundance. She can bring several different qualities to the table.
And that's like that old saying: behind every great man is a great woman. Um, and when you look through history, like especially like I always go back to William Ford because like when you read his autobiography, you'd be like, dang man, like you quit your job, your family was struggling, your wife people was telling her to leave you, you a bum, you trying to work on this thing that'll never work. And she just backed you, went to work, did whatever she had to do to make, things meet for years until he got it to work. And now look at him. Generational wealth ain't the word.
Hmm.
So it's that compliment part, you know. And men do the same thing. You know what's funny? Like even no, I ain't gonna get on that. I was about to say it's just like how we talking about how women support men. If you get a man to support a woman, then something wrong with that. Like Monique husband. Like people, oh, she taking care of you. Like this man is brokering the biggest deals that she ever received. How is she taking care of him? He putting in work. He's supporting her. She got the vehicle to make a ton of money. He don't. She do. So why not back her? Why not compliment her? You see how we think though? Even women do it. Women, I mean, I don't know. It's just weird. It was like women talking stuff too, and I'm looking like, hold on, man. This is a man who's supporting his wife.
They a team.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they a team. Why is anybody? But that's DL putting his little 2 cents in, and so everybody ran with it, saying that. But when you guys are a team and working together, you
But then
can
you
manifest more or accomplish more. Who cares what one has, or it's a
and,
partnership.
and see this too. Look, if you look like she make more money than her husband, but do you see how um in tune with her husband? Like she don't use that like I'm better than you, or she know what it is.
Mm-mm.
They really
She,
complimenting one
I
another.
hate to say it, but she kind of submits to him. Like she submits to him, and she even admitted in the interview she's never had anyone like that. That that she could submit to.
But I bet you he'll say the same thing.
He brings that masculine energy,
But I
that
bet
divine
you,
masculine.
Lady Shay, what up, though? And to be honest, for him to even be in that position and not lose pride, he has to be submissive to her too. You see what I'm saying? Because
Right.
most men can't. I'm not going. I ain't gonna say most men, but it's some men who can't take a woman making more money than them. They can't have the woman take the lead.
Right.
So but that's why I say they complement one another.
hmm Um, I think that a lot of the times the reason why we are in the state that we're in this world is because you have a lot of things that people are trying to duplicate that women do naturally.
Hmm.
And so that's the problem. It's a bit annoying. I'm just gonna be honest. As a woman, it's a bit annoying the fact that you have, and I don't want to bash men, but you have men wanting to do things that women do naturally, and then to complain and say, "Oh, well, don't call me a mother. Call me whatever." I don't even know, but
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Welcome to the world, man. It's, oh man, it'd be so funny like having these conversations. Um, because it's annoying too. Like even as a man, right? Imagine being a man and you got a stud coming up to you acting hard, and if I hit you in the mouth, you go turn right back into a woman.
right.
Like you coming in my face, like you go really do something to me, knowing if I hit you in the mouth, you gonna say why you hit a girl. So you
hmm
can't do nothing. So now the stud just going off on you. You looking like, man. I was in a bar one day and I was looking at this girl. I knew, I'm just looking. I ain't bothering nobody. Man, the stud came over there, poured my drink on my lap. I'm sitting there like, I jumped up. What you gonna do? And I'm looking like, man, if I hit this girl, like you probably about 5'4", 200 and I mean probably about 160. Like and like she pushing me and I'm like everybody ooh like bro come on now y'all know what it is. Like now you got it, you got it. All right, don't be looking at my girl. And I'm looking like man, like what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit this girl. I mean even though she acting like a dude, like really acting like one, like you hadn't like I don't know, bro. But see, even like they don't expect. As soon as I done seen a dude punch a stud. And as soon as he punch her, he like, you hit a girl, and it's like, no, you was just a dude. But look, the men, they going crazy with them ketchup packets. I'm out of it, man. I ain't saying
Ketchup
nothing else.
packets.
I ain't saying nothing else, man. This world is weird, man. But yeah, it's annoying on both sides. It's annoying for me. I got a cousin, right? Big dude. My cousin probably about 6'5", probably about a good 260, and he a cross dresser, and it's like, bro, you too damn big. That's like Vin Rames in a dress, bro. Like he muscular too. Well, not no more. He older now. I don't even know if he cross dressed no more. But it was like, dude, I'm not. Hey, come pick me up, cuz. Nah, I ain't taking you nowhere. Nah, I'm straight, bro. You be tripping. One day I went to pick him up. I see them big motherfucker coming out in the dress, and I'm like, oh, nah, bro. Come on, man, ride me up to the stove. Like, bro, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to him. He will fold you. That's why I be saying, like, man, y'all better leave them gay dudes alone thinking they weak. I know it was like this one dude, I didn't even know he was gay until we went to a martial arts tournament. I didn't compete in it, but I went with the dojo. And after he won bad in Taekwondo, I'm talking about this dude, feet so lightning fast. I didn't know he was gay. I thought it was a girl. His man was cross dressing. I'm like, oh, nah. Didn't even know. But yeah, that's what I say, man. You can think them people sweet, boy. They still men. That's how I always tell people. Men are men.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Men are men. Like, listen, did you listen to
Who?
Michael Jackson?
What happened to Michael Jackson?
Did you listen to his music?
Yeah.
So then you know that song, Why? Why?
Yeah.
Tell him that it's human nature. What you think he
Why you
talking
have
about
to
on
tell
that?
me that, man? Why you have to tell me that? I just want to
What?
enjoy the music. I don't want to hear nothing else about Michael. I just
Why?
I just enjoy the groove. That's it.
Oh, you don't be listening to the codes of it and
Not,
everything?
not the people I like. I just enjoy the music because I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
like it no more.
goodness. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. I'm gonna let you
No,
get yours.
you know how people be going. No, Mike is Mike. Mike is Mike. Leave my image of Michael Jackson and Prince alone.
They was spitting if you could really listen.
Oh yeah, well, like most of the songs I did, but I never really listened to why like that.
Mm. He said satellites. Where do you think the satellites looking out from?
Oh, I thought you was talking about something else. 755, what up though?
Hey, 755.
What is that?
I'm explaining. Michael say satellite. He said, why do summers come in June? Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. But he says satellites looking on the outside. So basically, they have satellites out there in the universe looking back
Hmm.
at Earth or whatever. And then because basically, like I said, I mean, men are trying to duplicate things that happen naturally for women. And all it's gonna do is backfire. That's all it does is backfire. Because like Michael say, tell them that is human nature. Why? Why? Oh man. For the ones
For
that get it, gonna get it. For the ones that don't, you missed it. Sorry.
man, look, I don't know. I don't want to go off on this topic. It's just I don't know, man. It's just no, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. But
Why?
no, it's just I like me personally, like just like my personal belief. I don't see for me is I don't think it's nothing when women act like men, but when men act like women, I think that's dangerous. not when men like men. I'm talking about when they act like women, like dress like women and stuff like that. I think that's dangerous
Why is
because
it dangerous?
because like you confuse like ain't no woman go confuse no other woman that she really a man. But you can do that with men. If you confuse the wrong men, I just believe in clarity. And I know someone personally that's doing life right now because of that. He was tricked and he snapped,
Oh wow.
you know. So I just think it's dangerous. But I think clarity, just give people clarity. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nothing wrong with what people choose to do if they ain't hurting nobody. But when you go to confuse people, then that can end up bad. You confuse the
Hmm.
wrong person on the wrong day. Now lives has changed, family has changed. I just look at the consequences, of things happening. And confusion causes chaos, I believe. When people have clarity, then they have choices. You give people choice, that's different. But when you take that choice away, that's like violating. So I just wanted to say that. I just think that's dangerous. I don't think whoever chooses to be with who, that don't bother me. And you know what I'm saying? But when you confuse people, then you can change people's lives.
Hmm.
Wrong person, right time, right. That's what I'm saying. It's just a confusion. But I think Gary, what up though?
I
Like for
mean, we can't be mad. Men are not intuitive like us. No, let me stop. See, women,
yeah,
you
because
got the power. I'm telling you.
yeah, because sometimes I'll be like, bro, you had to know something. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I was in a club one night and this girl walked up and was talking. I'm looking like, man, this ain't no girl. Man, no, I'm gonna tell you something trippy. Okay, they don't listen to this show, but we used to go to my boy house and drink, right? After work. And one day I called. I'm like, "What y'all? Oh, we got these chicks over here." I'm like, "Cool. What y'all drinking? I'll get some henny." Hey, man, it's some two bad chicks. They hyping you. Okay, I'm trying to see where that 12. But so he hyping up. So I grab a fifth of henny, go over there, walk downstairs. I took one look, and went right back upstairs. They was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Man, look, I know y'all drunk, but I knew Big Bro on the couch. When he figure everything out, he go snap." He was like, "What you talking
Not
about?"
big bro.
I said, "Man, yeah, Big Bro." Yeah, he was like, Big Bro was like, he like zero tolerance for. He was like a devout Muslim, right? And it was just like zero tolerance for certain things. And he was on the couch sleep, right? So I'm like, I ain't going down there, bro. I said it ain't gonna be pretty. So they was like, I'm like, nah, I ain't getting nobody else drunk, bro. Y'all gonna be on sober mode. They was like, man, you tripping, man. Like 5 minutes later, only thing you hear is something hitting the stairs, like ting 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 ting. Like, oh, get the hell out of here. Big bro woke up. Was like, what the hell y'all getting these men down here in dresses for? It's like we ain't no man. He was like BLC
Oh
Adam's apple.
Lord.
Like y'all can't tell these men what the hell y'all that damn thirsty, y'all that damn horny. Like y'all can't tell these damn men. And I'm looking like it's like six dudes down there, like rubbing on thighs and all this. I'm looking like, man, y'all tripping, bro. Like I don't know this who people this is, but somebody brought these people over and Big bro mad. Y'all done brought his wife upstairs. I'm like, oh no. Shay, what up, though? Appreciate you, appreciate you. But you can't confuse people. But I don't want to go off into that. So let me ask you this: how do you get into this? How do you get into your divine energy?
Getting into your divine energy, right? I would say this is not the only way, but as a woman, if you wanted to get into your divine energy, I would say look at someone that you would want to be in a way, look at that person, watch that person, whether it's I don't know, Tina Knowles, Beyonce, Rihanna. Everybody has their type of celebrity, and I don't idolize celebrities or anything like that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't idolize celebrities, but it's a way for you to be able to see what you like, right? So whoever it is that you like, pay attention to them. Pay attention to how they move, how they act. And you can begin to like channel that energy. Believe it or not, I don't think y'all understand. This is why somebody can watch somebody that they don't like and then they start acting like them. Cause you channeling their energy. You channeling their energy. So this is why do I think this is so funny? But so this is why. So watch someone that you really that's you consider like a goddess that does that energy and watch them. And also, once you and start being that, like start being just that, and you'll see the energy like just take over you. And I don't know how to explain it, but you'll get to a point where it's like, as a woman, we can be passive in a way, right? A woman can be passive. And you'll get to a point where there's certain things that you just not gonna do. You won't accept certain things from certain people. You're gonna act a certain way. You're gonna have standards, boundaries. You'll see a change in you. And when you reside in that and you become that, you'll see people. It's like people can see it and they will, I don't want to say it, but they'll kind of fold in a way.
They desire it.
Yeah. They'll do whatever it is you ask in a way.
755. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that.
What happened? One of my
He said one of her club sisters lost her son because he was out there fooling men. His mom hasn't gotten over it.
Oh man, dang. Sorry to hear that.
And Lady Shay, this is Tay Eats. Nightbot is dropping her link. She do mukbang, but she feed the body and soul. So she have good talks over there. She got a couple pages, but yeah, definitely link up with sis. You'll enjoy the content.
Oh, thanks, Shay. Appreciate it. Yeah, but for a woman, women, we are powerful. We are powerful. I don't think you realize how powerful we are. We bring humans into this world. Can't nobody come here unless they go through the womb. The one man. That's included man or female. Nobody.
Hey,
What you
you know,
laughing at?
because this dude was like, he was trying to say how the word woman has a prefix on it. And I'm like, how does it have? Because is man and then woman came, so they added a prefix. I'm like, is that the only word this prefix belongs to? Because I've never seen a WO prefix. Like, what if they took off something, just like the DNA chromosomes, right? It's two big X's, and that
Right.
represents a woman. When you cut off one of the limbs, it turned to a small Y. So
Exactly. XY for men.
for a man, so the chromosome is actually missing. Men are actually missing a chromosome. Not, I ain't gonna say missing a chromosome because technically they're not. What they're missing is a fragment, and it devolves. It's supposed to be two X's. Everyone is born a woman first, and you degenerate into a man. Literally, like think about it. Women are creators, right? Your breast nurture, your womb provides life,
Mhm.
or your womb carries life. And a man, we can't nurture with our breasts, and our ovaries fall. The descent of man in the Bible. When man fell, I'm telling you the allegory, what it meant. The descent of men is the ovaries falling into testicles. That's what that parable is. That's the descent of man. When man fell, they actually turned from female to male. Um,
Y'all can be upset if you want to. They make
it's
it
not
feel
upset.
like
Because
that makes you feel like patriarchal, the man is it. No, it's the woman. Okay?
but you, and this is what I tell people, and this is where I think the conversation get, because people sometimes when women explain that, they for some, not all men, but some men will feel insignificant. And
Yeah.
even when you say woman is God, what does God go give birth to? A God. Men are strong physically, because
You
a
come
woman
from
needs a
us.
protector. Yeah, but a woman, everything on this earth has a defense mechanism, right? Everything
Right.
has a defense mechanism. The man is the woman's defense mechanism. That's why we are designed to protect. We are
Exactly.
the woman's defense mechanism. So
But
you complement one another. A woman can't create if she can't protect herself while she's doing it. Unfortunately,
right.
that's the society
But
we live in.
then
I'm
y'all
just
have
saying the natural way it's supposed to be.
right. The natural way is you guys supposed to come here and supposed to protect a woman while she nurtures the children. But now it's just everything is in array. Now it's like the men want to rule over the woman. And that's the wrong thing to do when you want to rule over her. I feel like it's you guys work together, right? Because then you let her be the divine feminine, and that way she can operate the way she's designed to, you know.
Gary said, "Love is blind. What makes you lust?" I
A
think
damn
that's
fool. I don't know shit. A
what makes
fool?
you lust. I think, like for me, I think lust is a controllable desire that people don't learn how to control. I think lust is on the other side of duality of passion. So I look at lust as the negative side of passion. If it can't be controlled, I think if it's controlled, it turns into passion. I think it transforms into something else. Um, I look at things as duality now, and it just makes more sense because, like lust, people compare it to love, but it's not. It's not even comparable. If you really truly think about lust, is a more of an instinctive drive. Is
Mhm.
is closer to desire than love or even passion. Think about passion. I mean, uncontrollable passion can, resemble lust. Like if you passionate about something, you desire to do it. It's just in the manner you do it in. Because if you passionate about something that's not beneficial to you, then what do you call that? Like something harmful. That not lust? So that's just my perspective. I'm not saying that's what it is. That's just what makes sense to me. But y'all know I'm a little weird. I got dropped on my head a couple times. Had brain surgery, so
Sound good to me. Sound good to me. Do women know women pineal gland is larger than
mm,
men's? Mm. A woman
it-
pineal gland, you are the manifester.
mm.
You can manifest,
Uh oh.
you know? Like Prayer said, it's mother nature, not papa nature, right?
We're
Mother nature.
we're at Cybernate in the building. What up, though? Appreciate you, bro. Cybernate, Mother Nature, Papa Nature.
Lust. Lust equals physical attraction. Infatuation equals emotional attraction. Hmm. Yeah, that's good.
I
That's
can
good.
understand that. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
but see, like I don't. It's just like the attraction word with lust because it is an attraction. You're being drawn to it It's a desire. Um, I just like when you physically attracted to something. Um, like I said, I think if it still, I like that. I can use that on the spectrum because um, I just think it's more instinctive. Like, it's no thought behind it. But like even an attraction, like a physical attraction, if it's done in the right way, is it still lust? I just equate. It's just my perspective. I just equate lust to something more negative, like something that that can control you. You know, I think you can be physically attracted to something and not lust over it. But that's a great analogy. I mean, that's a great correlation. I like the infatuation too. The infatuation is more emotional driven, but lust is an emotion. See, I confuse myself. But he's defining where it's coming from. So when you now, let me ask you this, Prez. When you, what do you equate the physical to? Is that thought? Like, what drives that physical attraction? Truly emotion. Hey, Lady Shay, I got a whole playlist called "Tools You Can Use," talking about different things like confident communication. So I like how you associate different aspects of life as tools, like not different aspects, but different concepts as tools, because that's how I associate it. So that's dope. Lust, infatuation needs to have equal balance in order to become genuine love. I see. So you giving okay? I see what it is. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. So that'd be the negative and the positive side. Um, Having a balance. You, I like that formula. That's dope. That's dope. As far as not being able to see what's in front of you. What does lust make you as far as not being able to see in front of you? And see, that's why I equate it to an emotion. And the way he just put it, lust plus infatuation, you putting them on the two different spectrum. So think of infatuation is using emotions and consciousness, you know. So think of infatuation as something good, and lust is something, I don't want to use the term negative, but on the other end of the spectrum. And when you get a complete balance, he's saying it develops love. So I like that. I think that's dope. I think that's a unique way of explaining it. Prayer's over here creating tools and sauce. Prayer's got that sauce. I appreciate that, bro. I love having these conversations. Oh, Prayer's the man. Prayer's is the man. I enjoy his dialogue wherever he go. You're right, 755. He adapt very well. A tool for manifestation. Lady Shay, we might have to get you up here one day. We have some thoughts. Motion is chemistry. Our brain produces the chemicals we call emotions. That's a unique way of
Right.
looking at
I like
it.
Lady Shay.
Yeah, I like Lady Shay. Yeah. I caught her on a couple panels. She cool. I caught a couple of her shows. I be in the bushes though, like when the kids running around, I can't type. And this type of person I am. If I can't like respond to people, sometimes I don't even type because I don't want nobody thinking, I'm not saying nothing because I didn't respond. It's like literally I didn't see. I was saying hello to the host, and then I got a diaper thrown at me. Something crazy happened. And I can't even see. So my kids be getting me. Um, yeah, yeah, that's a unique way of put. That's more of a scientific way. Um, that's from the school of thoughts create emotions. Um, I can understand. I can understand. Because like even taking like botany and stuff like that, you understand that it is chemicals released, and those chemicals um, have effects on your body, and then your body, you feel things when it does. And I can reverse engineer that thought and tell you that the feeling comes first before the chemical release. I can argue that the emotion creates the thought, and the thought creates the release of the chemicals. Like you feel before you think, and it can be either way because when you allow the outside to affect the inside, it's like your brain is filtering information. So your consciousness sends it down to the soul, the emotions. And what happens is the thought creates or stimulates an emotion. But that's when the outside affects the inside. But when the inside affects the outside, even how do you when you think about something, like think about um like if you think about something from your childhood, when you draw that memory up, you get an emotion. Sometimes you're aware, sometimes you're not, but you remember how it looks. You remember how it feels, how it smells, and it's either good or bad. It's either a positive or a negative emotion. When you think of past memories, you either go feel good about what you're thinking about or feel bad. So I would argue that memories are stored with emotions. That's how we store them, how we feel about it. Try to think of something and not have a feeling. That's how you're recalling it. Bronze, what up, though? Serotonin, dopamine. Um, yeah, even I was about to say cholesterol. um, cholesterol too. That's one of the big ones that emotions, mainly fear. Like when you fear is adrenaline and cholesterol. When you in pain is dopamine, or like anxiety, dopamine releases serotonin. Oh no, you cool. We cool. We talking. We talking. We hit the hour mark. We talking. But I wanted to say this too. What do you think about this? Like, when women trying to reside into their feminine energy, like going into self and actually residing in those different aspects that we name, like thinking about being fertile, being abundant, you know, living it, being in tune with your intuition, nurturing. Like the more you nurture, the better you get at it. So I think anytime you do, when you put action to things, I just know you get better. But that's like logical thinking for a man. But the more you reside in those things, the more you're able to do it, the higher you resonate in it. And like in today's world, the woman, um, you got to go out and work. You got to come home. You got to worry about if this bill, if that bill paid. A lot of women don't have the opportunity to just focus on those aspects of being, those aspects of the feminine energy. So I don't think, just like when we talk about men don't learn how to express their emotion, I just feel if you're not residing in something, if you ain't using it, you losing it. Growing what I
Agree.
eat. What up, brother? Appreciate you. Miss Tracy, appreciate you. My bad, sir.
Yeah. Agreed. I personally feel like we are designed to be a certain way. And I think all of us have to realize that we are designed a certain way. Men are designed a certain way. Men are analytical. You know what I mean? Logical. They don't reside in their emotions. You know what I mean? A real man. Now, a man that's, you know, hey, we got those men that are emotional, but typically they are designed to be logical, right? They are the thinkers, analytical, right? Majority of the time when a woman go to a man, it's supposed to be for him to be the brain work, to him to think of certain things. That's why women we tell him our problems and he coming up with a solution. And sometimes we just be running our mouth. We don't want a solution. We just trying to tell him what's going on. But men are designed to automatically solve the problem when you tell him what's going on. He want to solve it for you because he don't want you to complain.
I had to learn that. Oh man. Because every time
Yeah,
my wife was like, I just want to vent. Just shut up. Stop trying to solve it. Like,
yeah.
why are you telling me something then? That don't make sense. If you got a problem, why would you bring it to me if you don't want me to solve it? I just want to vent. Well, say that. Just say, hey, let me vent. And
Yeah, we just be wanting to vent sometimes, and men in their mind when we start talking, men brain is already working to try to solve it for you. What's going on,
don't give me
right?
no problem that you don't want solved. That's annoying. But
Right.
I adapted. I had to learn. I had to learn. It was just fun. What it is men are more left sided brain and women are more right sided. That's the creativity and the logic. So men have more tendencies to solve problems. Women have more tendencies. Okay, I ain't gonna say that.
And women, we are empaths. We're intuitive. We feel a lot. We're all about feel, we feeling things. Oh, this made me sad. This made me happy. Men don't really reside in them feelings too much. Not the right men. You don't really reside in them feelings too much like that. And so I just feel like
They
we
keep
come
freezing.
here, huh?
Oh no, go ahead, go ahead. I didn't even know my mic on. Prayer said the chat. Is the chat cool? You might have to refresh prayer.
Chat keep freezing on my end. Oh, I don't
I
know.
got.
Are you
Can
cool?
I tell a bad joke? I'm gonna blame it on somebody else. Let me think. Okay, my cousin told me this joke one day. Right? He said, "Men are more logical thinkers, so they're more geared to fix problems. Women are more creative thinkers, so they're more geared to create problems."
Right.
Ah,
Shit.
bad joke. It was funny though. We choose not to show our emotions, but that's just me. And see,
You guys have emotions.
I would say this, bro. I think society, like me personally, I can just talk about my personal experience, right? Um, I was I was encouraged to suppress my emotions. I was never taught how to properly express them. Not until I got older did I learn how to properly channel anger, pain, all the negative ones, the good ones, even that, like growing up where I lived at, you wasn't really walking around happy and bouncing. Um, you wasn't walking around like that. That wasn't manly. You had to look mean or somebody was gonna think you was a lick. People would try you, so being
Hmm.
aggressive, that was like a defense mechanism almost. It was like armor. The more crazier you look, the less people will bother you. So, I mean, big dog, what up, though? Appreciate you. Appreciate Mo in the building. What up, sis?
Hey y'all, I haven't been speaking, but hey y'all.
Man, I didn't cry and didn't care who saw my tear. And see that prayers, that's how I am now. But think about when Tyrese was crying. People was dogging him, dragging him. Michael Jordan was crying and made a meme. Was he crying or made a sad face? Whatever Michael Jordan. I mean, but you see how they do men when they express their emotion? It's like, but that's why you have men who don't know how to properly express their emotions and they snap one day. They just blow up. And what do you think will happen? It's like you got a steam pot and you didn't let the steam out and you opened it up. Poof.
Shay say some men can naturally tap into their intuition. Likewise, women can naturally tap into their logic. So true. That's the
Yeah.
thing is that
Yeah.
we can tap in masculine or feminine at any time. That's the beauty of it, right? So yeah, I agree.
Yeah. That's the beauty of it.
Mm-hmm. You
But
use it to your advantage. That's what you do. You use things to your advantage. You have the tool set, but whenever you need it, you need to tap into the masculine. Tap into the masculine when you need to be firm with somebody, direct, or when you need to use your logic or be analytical, then tap into that. And then when you need to be uh creative, then tap into that.
I would say this too. Um, like it's like I said, it's more like the vessel, right? Um, Feminine energy, nurturing, all that stuff work better with women. I'm not saying logical thinking, but I am talking about the more dominant traits of men work better with men, right? And I know a lot of women who logically think, you know, um, with women like that, you're not going to get a standard man. You need to find a complementary piece. If you're the logic component, then you need the other side. You need the creative component. I think that's where a lot of friction comes between men and women. That people are looking at the compatibility and not looking at it as complementing. You need what you not.
Mm-hmm.
You get two people residing in masculine energy, it's gonna be it's
It's
gonna
gonna be
be
a war.
yeah.
It's gonna be a war.
Oh man.
It's gonna be a freaking war. What do you think is going on? Why can't women, feminine and masculine, why do we have these trips with each other? Like, what is going on?
Everything is just unbalanced. We live in unnaturally. So unnatural things go occur,
What is considered natural? What is a woman?
nature
So a woman is supposed to have a certain type of role, or she's supposed to be acting a certain, like, explain.
is, I wouldn't even say like role, because when you say role, I think the perception
Acting.
of role, not even acting, just what you naturally do. Like men are okay. That's not so like I think I can't use any word besides the role. That's just what it is. You have tires, you have engines. The engine can't do what the tire do, the tire can't do what the engine do. But when they in a proper place, things just work naturally. You that's just how the creator constructed life. That's just how the
How
universe.
did the creator struck life for a woman, and how did the creator struck life for a man?
One, in my opinion, if you're looking at design, men can't create. Like we can't. We help create, but we don't hold the baby till term. We don't birth. We don't birth life, but we are genetically more stronger. So when you take something like that, what is it good for? So you just look at what attribute something have and put it in a proper place to make it work better for the collective. That's like if you take everybody that's in the chat and us on the panel, right? If I'm good at fishing, then I'm gonna be the fisher. If you good at cooking, you gonna be the cooker. You know, I think individually people are good at different things, but if you looked at collectively, men are better at some things that and women are better at other things. It just comes more natural. So that's why I always use the term complementary, because whatever it calls for, as long as one side can cover the other side, then it's good. You got stay at home dads who cook, clean, and do all that stuff, and the wife go to work. If that works for them, that works for them. And you have vice versa. So I believe you find the complementary piece, and I think that ends all confusion. Whatever whatever you lack, find someone who has that. And when you put that together, neither one of y'all, are in need. So to even that's why I don't like to use the term role, because there will be instances where, like, I worked in the hospital. So if a woman was a doctor, what her husband go work for? She making all this money. So the husband is at home. Like, even when we was talking about Monique. So I believe if people find their complementary piece, and it's going to look different than other people's. So I think when we put things in boxes, we take the individual out. I think if we just focus on um, what works individually and stop trying to, in my opinion, and I hope don't nobody take this the wrong way, I just don't think it's natural to try to assign everything and put everything under one banner. I just don't. That's not natural to me. I mean, I think what's natural is you see what something is good at, and you use its strengths, and you cover the weaknesses. That just works.
Mm-hmm.
But you have things that, um, like I said, when you have an overall look, I understand why people say roles and people say this, but in reality, I mean, it depends on the individual. And if the individual does not fit that, then it's kind of like, I'm not going to say shaming, but um, it's kind of like, okay, well, you don't meet the criteria, so you out of here. But what if it's something else that that person could provide? It might not be the ideal thing, but you can put that person somewhere and get something done. It might be someone else out there. Like I said, it might be a man that's real sensitive, and um, he good at cooking and neat and tidy. And it might be a woman who, she busy. She got her career, you know, so she out making money, but she lonely. She want to have a family and stuff, but she needs someone who, go understand what she doing, you know, so they might complement one another. But is that wrong, or is it right, or is it weird? Is it? I just think it fits who they are. With exchange with people can be more natural again. My opinion. Yeah, I like that, Lady Shay.
Yeah, agreed.
And it should be more masculine. Yeah, and I agree with that, Gary. I will agree with that.
But then if you say a woman should be more feminine and a man should be more masculine, what is that? You have to define exactly what do you mean, because
I mean,
again,
ideally, like, so if we saying what a man is and what a woman is, you know, it's cliche, but protect and provide. What falls under that? Providing whatever is needed. That's what provide means. It don't mean money. Whatever is needed. If my wife need me to go down to the basement and get the clothes, then I'm providing. If my wife need whatever, my job is to provide. And if you say protecting, that means, just what it is, protect. If something come around, F it up. And women nurture and create. I mean, I know that's cliche, but then and even in those you have different traits. Like the whole thing about the intuition, the fertility, the creativity. What was the other one? The create and the nurturing.
Bye,
You know,
Shay. Have a good one. Thanks for coming.
have a good one, Shay. You know, the nurturing, the intuition, the creativity, the fertility. Like men would be, protecting, providing. To do that, you have to be, you got to, in my opinion, logical. You have to think. You have to make. Men, I don't. If you protecting, you can't make rational decisions. You have to make logical decisions. Um,
I agree 755 about that. Like if a man can't provide, but see that's not always the case with all women. But I do agree with what you're saying. Is that if a man can't provide for his family and do the next like take the role and stuff like that, like to me, mm-mm. But you got some women out here that's not a problem. But is she residing in her feminine energy? Probably not. If she want to take the role and work while he's there, I don't know. To me, that's not. But just my opinion.
well, what if she making a lot of money nurturing?
She can make a lot of money nurturing. She can. But to be out in the work, just working hard and stuff like that, to me, that's not residing in your feminine energy. Just my opinion. You say it's nurturing, it's intuition, it's creativity, it's fertility. A woman multiplies everything, right? You give her a house, what does a woman do? She make it a home. You give her sperm, what does she do? She turn it into a baby. We multiply. You give her groceries, what does she do? She turn it into food. We are known to multiply everything. That's just what a woman does. The right woman. Well, what I'm saying is if a man gets hurt on the job and can't work anymore. I mean, if he get hurt on the job, does he have a woman yet? Has he been if for instance I was with someone and we've been together for 10 years and he's been the breadwinner and he gets hurt on the job, I'm gonna take over. That's natural. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna have to take over. What? I'm gonna leave him? No, that's not an option. Like he didn't been there for me. Why would I sit and just leave him? No, I'm gonna take over and do the necessary things that I have to do.
And that was crazy because that happened with me and my wife. After 3 years, I mean, we was together for 7 before it happened, but after 3 years, I lost my sight, and
Yeah,
yeah,
unfortunate things happen.
yeah,
Unfortunate things happen. But is it before we got together, what were you doing?
right.
You know what I mean? If you a real one, you standing 10 toes down for me. Why I'm not gonna stand 10 toes down for you when you in a situation? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna be there
And
for us. You know what I
I was
mean?
I was telling my wife like, you ain't even don't worry about it. I find a way. I make it happen. She said, well, until then, I'm gonna go back to work. She said, I'm not gonna stress you like that.
Right. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you can't do it, so I'm gonna go do it. Like, you know?
Commanders in the building. What up, sis?
Hey, Commander. Yeah, I mean, the emotional side probably
Yeah.
could be messed up on that part, but I feel like, I don't know. For me, if I was in that situation, I'm just gonna do it because that's what the family needs right now. And I'm someone I would just like probably wasn't thinking about the emotional right there at the time. Maybe later I think about it, but right now at the time I'm trying to get it for the family.
I ain't gonna lie to you, sis. I started laughing because I thought you was about to say that's just what the F I'm gonna do. I just picture
For
you
real,
saying,
that's what I really want to say. Like
I
that's
know
what
it.
I'm gonna do for real. Like
I'm gonna make it do what it do.
right, I'm
But
gonna
see
make it
that,
do what it do. Like for real.
and see that's what's up though. And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of time when people talk to you, I think they don't listen long enough. I don't think they listen hard enough. Because and they don't get to that point. You know what I'm saying? They just hear, I
They
want a
hear me talk
man.
about money or I want him to
Yeah,
provide and all of that. And I feel like a man should. But if we've been together, you my ride or die. And things happen. People lose jobs. People have health issues and all of that. Why am I gonna leave my man that I've been with for years that have proved to me that he's my ride or die, he's down for me? Why would I leave him? That's nuts.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When the doctor told me I wasn't gonna be able to see no more, man, I just knew. I was like, well, it was fun. My wife was like, "What?" I was like, "Man, I didn't even want my wife with me. I didn't. I'm like, I don't want you to have to go." She's like, "Man, you better shut up. We got this." And I'm like, that's why I be telling people, like, when people come on here and say, "How can you look, bro? You don't understand. I ain't fucking up what I got. You got me bent. I know what I got. She been there for me through thick and
Mhm.
thin. I've been there, with her. In her most trying time. She lost her mother and her father within 3 years. We've been there for each other.
And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. When you down, I pick you up. When I'm down, you pick me up.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
That's exactly how it's supposed to be. But do I personally feel like a man is supposed to provide? Yes. That's what that's what I want. But like I say, if we've been together for years and you didn't stand 10 toes down for me and a situation happens where you're not able to do that anymore, I'm gonna step up. I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna step up and do what I need to do.
755, I'm gonna need you to stop getting lit so you can heal up. You keep
No,
getting
I know what
lit.
that
Soon as
is.
she
It's
get healed
nuts.
up, feeling good, she get over there bouncing around, getting lit. I know you over there trying to jit. Y'all don't know what jitting is, but yeah, no more jitting. 755.
Chill. So what
You
about
got.
nursing? What Gary's talking about nursing?
I think he's talking about like a woman working in that profession.
Work in what profession? Nursing?
Yeah,
I mean, what's wrong with a woman working in nursing? I
and
mean, that
it's
women are empaths. That's a
no. He's
typical
saying
job,
is
really.
he's saying if women work in nursing, are they residing in like their feminine energy? I would think honestly, I think yeah. Watching my
That's
mother for all these years, I would say yeah because like she's a nurturing person. That was like the perfect occupation for her. And she just care
yeah,
about people, but all the people doing the job don't care. But the same way she was at home nurturing her kids, she was like that in the hospital with the patient. So to me, that's kind of a reflection too. If a woman is residing in her femininely, you can kind of see it because it translates from home to work.
exactly.
Now, like a woman having, what do you think about this? Uh, do you think this will add to it? A woman working in like business, like a CEO or something.
It can work, but the woman, when she gets home, she got to pipe down. She can't be in that leadership role when she get home. You know what I mean? Trying to boss around stuff, she got to pipe down. She got to know how to turn it on and turn it off. What you think?
I
Oh,
mean,
maybe.
like you said, turn it on, turn it off. I don't think is depending on like I guess what kind of I don't really see too many business roles. I mean, I don't see the nurturing aspect unless you say you growing the company or nurturing the company, but I don't see you in a leadership role in doing that because making real tough decisions and putting emotions behind it is not going to help the business grow. So I think you have to be a little bit more logical thinking. So I don't think I know it can work, but I don't think you're residing like you're nurturing your femininity energy in those positions. I think if it doesn't like translate it, like if you ain't nurturing or creating, I don't think it's adding um, to the nurturing of your feminine uh, attributes.
I hope y'all hearing this. Eat his ass up because he wrong for that. What he just said.
Oh, me?
Women, he just saying we can't be
I
in
didn't say you
business
can't be.
roles.
I didn't
That's what
say.
he just said. Y'all heard him.
Mm-mm,
Eat his ass up.
I did not say that. I said I don't think you're nurturing your feminine energy in those roles. I didn't say you couldn't do it. I just said it's not nurturing towards your feminine energy. I didn't say you couldn't do it. See, you
I'm
tried to
just
get me.
joking.
She tried to get me. She said, we're anti. Never mind. I don't want to know
Ah,
where anti is. I thought about it. It's the weekend.
I
Never mind.
mean, was that the question you was asking me? No, that's
Who?
not the question you asked me because you asked me could she switch it on and off when she got home, or could she handle it being at home too?
Oh,
Dang,
trust me. I
755 fell in the tub. I know that's off topic. I'm sorry.
oh, I'm
Dang,
sorry.
be careful now. Be
That's what you were saying the
careful.
whole time. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's nurturing. That's like a man working in the nursing field. That's not nurturing your masculine energy. Like you're not working on it. Now you going out chopping trees down and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, even being a bouncer, I think working security. That's more nurturing toward the masculinity than working as a nurse. It probably don't make more money, but yeah. Hold on.
I would love to ask men in the chat, have y'all ever met a woman that like she had that goddess energy?
My mama, a lot of females in my family. My wife, until my wife started cussing me out. But I be picking with her all the time. I pick with her
Mm.
24/7. 755. Let me know when you up so I can take that out the chat. Well, duh, I'm a know when she up.
For real.
If any of my people ever want the link, just let me know. I don't have a problem dropping it. Yeah, at home too. Yeah. I mean I only have one example of that, but I have a buddy who his wife was well, it wasn't his wife, it was his fiance. They never got married, but she was CEO of GE Electronics, right? And they wanted to move her across overseas. I forgot where she moved to. But at the time he was like a supervisor. I mean, I don't think it was a good position at the Boys and Girls Club. He made nice money. They had a nice house before she got that position, but when she got that position, she was making more money, and he was like, they ended up breaking up, and I'm like, what is going on? He was like, man, she got bossy, man. I see you, sis. 755. What up, though?
Hey,
Uh-oh.
what up, though?
She is that the pale horse? I'm just playing.
Well, if you want it to be,
PIA in the building. What up, sis?
I actually painted this horse about 6 years
Hey,
ago.
PIA.
Hey, PIA.
Hey,
Bro, sis, I'm going to
755.
tell y'all something. I want to tell y'all something, and I'm going to go and let y'all keep talking because this is a great show, but I had to just try to share something with the family, And, well, okay, so what I was trying to say is we was talking about a woman being able to rest in her femininity in a environment with her man, okay? And he has a role, she has a role. And then Word was talking about you got to take that person out of the box if it works for you, if it works in that family for him to stay home and for her to work, then that it's harmony. Then it's okay, And if people have to agree upon what they can do. Everybody know their limitations. So, but what I was trying to say is sometimes we are forced into that situation and it
Mm-hmm.
causes emotions, it causes
Mm.
negative emotions,
Mm-hmm.
and I've lived through that. So that's why I was like, hold on, because although I found it hard, it was difficult for me to rest in my femininity for most of my life. So I've been labeled a whole tomboy. And sometimes people would think was gay, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always had to play a different role than what I wanted to ever play. I was forced into those situations in my life, and some of it was my own demise, and some of it was thrust upon me by others in my life. But when I'm talking about a woman having to go out there and earn that bread and pay those bills to keep the lights on and the food in the belly because your husband cannot, I wasn't talking about just some chump laying up there just being disrespectful, or just being like don't have no ambitions in life. That's not what I was speaking about. My husband got injured in a car accident, okay? We hadn't even been married a full year, although we had dated and been engaged for 4 years before that happened. We lived together and we both paid bills. But when the car accident occurred shortly after we had got married, he lost his leg, okay? And
Mm.
the way he lost it, it was so terrible that they had trouble at the UM. They had trouble even trying to get it to heal. It never healed. He ended up passing away, but not from that. He had heart murmur. It's a whole different story. But what I'm trying to say is, at that moment, at that phone call, hey, I've been in an accident. I'm laying on the ground. I'm looking at my foot. It's laying against my face. Um, I need you to try to get here. I'm going in the hospital. That phone call changed my entire direction of what we thought we were going in. You understand what I'm saying? Not only did I have to work harder, um, because now I also had to work coming home. I had to put that 3 on my game. When I come home, I still had to nurture my husband and be a good wife. It caused him emotions because he could no longer work. He was all out of control. He didn't even know where his health was going to lead him. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm just saying this. I'm probably tripping. I'm trying. Y'all stop me if
No,
I'm.
you ain't tripping. I can,
This shit is hard. You
man.
know what I'm saying? And even now, he been dead since 2002. I still sit here with tears in my eyes talking to y'all about him because just the fact that I never saw my father cry. Never. And in fact, any man that I looked up to or was reared around, I never seen a man cry. I'm like almost Scarface. I never seen a man cry. But when my husband cried, it broke me. You know what I'm saying? It just gave me. It's like and I saw that, y'all. It thrusted energy into me, like it powered me up. Like you gotta do this shit. I'm sorry, word, but
No, you good. Express
you
yourself, sis.
gotta handle your business. You gotta. I can't walk. I'm like what Tay said. You can't just walk away when a man been 10 toes down for you. You gotta handle your business. and
Mhm.
it's hurtful to see him in a situation right there where he done lost all control or power at the moment. You know, it took him a long time to even heal enough to even do anything, let alone he could never work again. You understand what I'm saying? But it just that stripped me of my femininity because now I'm doing the things that my man will be doing because he can't do it. We can't rely on nobody fucking else. So I got to do what I got to do. You know what I mean? And it's rough. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just kind of saying like you never know what you gonna be in when you wake up in the morning. You wake up in the morning, stretch it out, praise God, whatever you do, but by the evening, your whole life could be changed. And it could be not changed for a minute. It could be changed for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
You feel me, Word? I feel you, bro.
Man,
You tell me your situation. I feel you.
this, when you said that, I can only imagine how he felt because when a doctor told me I wasn't gonna be able to see no more, I didn't want to live no more. I didn't feel like I can protect or provide for my family. That was like the biggest tear in my heart. And then when I learned I got to get this tool put in my head, that made me feel so vulnerable.
Yes.
Like I felt weak. I felt like I couldn't.
Right.
And it took me like 3 months to accept it and to get over it. But I did not. And what if I didn't have my son? I wouldn't even get the surgery. I would have just said I had a good life. Oh well. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just how I felt. I love my wife. I love my family. But it's like I can't be me. No, I'm not gonna be me. So it's like I didn't want to do it.
Yeah. And so, uh everybody, man, listen. I'm just saying that enjoy what you can, how you can. Get help out the other person as much as you can because you gotta learn both roles. That you might have to learn both roles at one time. That's all I'm trying to say. Like you might have to. You never know if you have to come home from your trucking job and change a diaper. You know what I mean? Cook a meal or fold some laundry or something. Whatever roles you depict as a man role or a woman role in a relationship, it might have to be reversed at some time, and sometimes you might have to pick up the slack for a little bit. But just don't let it break you. Don't let it break you down. It's gonna be some sad moments. Some people might not ever experience it. I pray you don't. But if you do, it's always gonna be. You just gotta power up. That's all. And I felt like I powered up to the extreme. I really did because I didn't want our marriage to fail. I didn't want it. I wanted it. I wanted it. So I did everything. Like, man, I even built a shower Word by myself with my bare hands by reading books and watching videos and listening to what other people advice. We didn't have a shower. We had a tub, and he couldn't get in the tub. Okay, so I went out and grabbed one of those chairs. You know what I mean? But I ended up tearing that whole bathroom out and installing the shower, faucet, plumbing. I know how to sweat pipes, lay tile now, all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I did that for him, and the day he got in, it took me about 3 months to do it. But when I did it, the day he got in there and took that shower, and I just the look on his face, and he was so happy. You know what I mean? Like the little shit like that would make you so happy and humble you down. Like, but at the same time, I done went from his beautiful wife to Ted the handyman. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mhm.
Everybody don't walk away from your loved one, man, when you get into a situation.
And
I couldn't imagine that
oh,
situation. It's
gotta get 1 second, sir. Hey, ARD, I just let 755 up. It's King's Queens POV. This just me and Tay show. So yeah, next time. Anti is in the building. What up, Nine? Yeah,
Oh
next
man,
time.
get down, bro. I'm sorry, man. What
Oh
you?
no, you cool. I know you wanted to tell your story. And usually, you know, when people don't type in the chat, I don't know if that's is you know, um, it's just a lot going on. So yeah, this just rocking out with me and Tay 755. That's sis, that's fam. So I let her up, tell her story, but it's not an open panel. Well, I mean the people, I didn't even see him type in the chat. I don't know if it's him. It's a good vibe, good show. I ain't trying to, um, mess up the aura of the show. So, but yeah, go ahead. My bad.
That's Tay.
Tay, she on mute. But yeah, I couldn't even imagine because like when they told me that it was just like you know I do everything like I can't do martial art. I can't take a blow in the head that can take me out. So it's like I felt vulnerable. Like I can't protect. I can't you
Right.
know provide. I can't see. So I can't. It's like my whole life changed. So
Hmm. I
in the
can
first.
imagine because, like, on your husband end, he's thinking the same thing. Like, word, like, I can't protect no more. I can't provide for her anymore. Like, a man feels really, really low, and that messes with his self esteem.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? As a person, right? And then on your side, it's like, okay, I'm gonna get up and do what I have to do. But now, as a woman, you don't want to be like working so hard like you are, but you do it because you have to do it for the family. Not only that, now when you come home, I'm sure you have to be like the caretaker for him. It was
That's
just like a lot of responsibility on your end. So man, that's a tough, tough, tough situation, tough situation.
yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and just
See,
And
um.
just one more thing too, for all the new people and the old people, when you come through, please type in the chat so we know you are you, and then look at the subject title because this is more geared towards women, right? Talking about feminine energy. I'm up here because I'm the host, but I don't really, reside. I don't know how it feel to reside. You know what I'm saying? Like as a female, but we are doing the males next week. So all the men, y'all more than welcome to hit the panel, when we do open it. But yeah, please type in the chat because if you ain't familiar with YouTube, shout out to Miss V. We ain't trying to get no Viennas up here. And people use people name all the time. So when you
No
don't
Vienna
type in the chat,
sausages.
yeah, when you don't type in the chat and hit the link, we don't do that. That's not the decorum over here. And I know people new and probably don't know, but if you don't know now, you know. So that's how we roll. You know, they got me one day 755, and they used one of my mods' name, and that came up here, and then yeah, I had to stop the live, start a new one. I had to delete it, and it was just a hassle.
Yeah, I
And so
understand. I can. I had a close call like that, but seeing people that seeing hosts like yourself and others go through it, I knew like I need to know who you are, and then I said I need to see your face. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? I need to see your face. Then you could calm down afterwards. But yeah, I had that happen, but I didn't. It never made it to the panel. But just try to do that, man. Just have it. That's why I came in and cammed up for
Yeah,
and took down. But I usually like to show my face when I'm talking. I never really like to use avatars, but for safety reasons, I mean, gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Yeah.
and see, I'm still looking like the whole time he was
You
up here,
been
never
typing in
showed
the
his
chat
face.
though, 755.
Yeah, but yeah, I knew it was 755. She showed her face before she came up. But the person, it said ARD, but I know the last time he came up, he cammed up. And usually ARD type in the chat. I didn't see ARD in the chat, and I still don't see it. So I don't even know if that was. And like I said, I mean,
Right.
that's just, you know,
Yeah. That was wise. That's wise. But resting in your femininity, ladies, is a difficult thing. It's difficult for me. Um because I what I went through. I love to now. I get it. Throw it on, and you know what I mean. I get down when I dress up, but and get it together. But for the most day of my everyday life, I do not. Um, but I wish that things had been different because I would have loved to be a girly girl. Really would have loved that. But I just find it difficult to change, and I think it's an emotional thing. I don't know why I can't switch it on and off like Tay said. Turn it down, turn it back up when you go out, turn it back. I can't do it. It's like I'm stuck in a situation mentally where I cannot. Um, but I'm I'm still, I don't know. I guess hard for me to explain, I guess.
I think
No,
you can do it. I feel like you need to tap into it a little bit. So as far as I mean, you create, you already
I
do
was
art.
about to say she doing it now. She tapping in.
Yeah,
You tapping into one aspect. You tapping into more than one because 755. You're very nurtured, and you around you. Even when we talk about fertility, abundance, people love coming around you because the way you make them feel. That's abundance.
facts,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? I think you in it. I think it's divine in you. Look at what you create. Look at your creative power. Look how you make people feel.
Maybe I have it confused with what I consider being in your femininity. I think that's more like I could spend 20 minutes on my hair, 20 minutes on my makeup, throw on something cute, get my cute on, you know what I mean? But that's the part. That's the part. I mean the nurturing part, the loving part, I've always been that. I can't deny this. That's my nature fully. That's my nature. But what I'm speaking on as in like
The expressions.
yes.
Yeah. And I mean, even though you express it through your art, you want to express it physically. You know, you want what's inside you to come out and show on you physically too. So I feel that too. That's why us men, I mean, working out, you know, um, me studying martial arts, that's me residing in my masculinity.
If she wanted to show make it stand out more, then that's just of you, as a woman, then dressing up, do whatever makes you feel good, putting on perfume, makeup or whatever it is. It doesn't matter how long you spend on it or anything like that.
Well, I was kind of speaking more on like a day to day basis, like
Yeah,
the more periodically, like if I like, okay, Word invited me to his show tomorrow night. I'm about to throw on my lashes and do my thing. I got all that, but I'm speaking as to like a day to day. I'm not the person to do it on a consistent, not consistent with it, because I really don't care about it as much as others do, I guess, and so that would kind of reflect to a person that don't know me that I'm not. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's like when Tay broke that down. Because I used to always tell my wife, "Why you spending all this money on makeup?" She was spending, boy. I just gave her. I just told her, like, I'm gonna just give you a. I was trying to find a gift card to Sephora for Valentine's Day, and then I just gave her the money. Like, here you go. just go get some makeup. Happy Valentine's Day. She was like, "Oh, you are so not romantic, but thanks."
Well, shoot, I'd rather have the money and get what I want anyway.
And
I ain't
that's
got to
what
worry
she
about getting the
always.
wrong stuff.
Oh man, that's what she always do. I remember I gave her. I forgot if it was her birthday or Christmas or like the holiday, but I told her I said you got a budget for $400 for a bag. Man, she went on Amazon and bought a bag for like $80, and I'm like, where the rest of my money at? She said, no, you said I have a budget. You didn't. And I'm looking like, okay, I see how you do. She was so used to me buying her purses and buying her like Michael Kors and Coach, and she was like, I get it. Don't worry about it. Now that we got kids, she don't care about all that. She be like, give me the money.
Okay.
But she got my bank card, so she always anything I got, she got access to it. But she still be like, "Can I spend this? Can I?" Be like, man, you already know I'm gonna say yeah. Like that y'all women do that. Like she will say, "Oh man, I don't have this," and I'm like, "No, I know what that means. You want me to go get it. You instead of asking me to go get it, you just telling me you don't have it, and then that's a cue for me to go get it."
Well, see, that's the subliminal message she's saying. You picking up on it though. You pick up what she putting down.
Uh, I
The
be
power
calling her
of
out on it.
suggestion.
I be calling her out on it. I'm like, she was like, look, okay, men like to feel needed, right? Well, I need you to go get this.
Oh my goodness.
My wife is a smart ass. I'm telling you, I love her to death. Like, we very different, but we have so many similarities in our corny humor, like our desire to pick with one another all day. Because just as much as crap as I talk to her, she and when she talk crap to me, I'd be like, "Why did you bitch?" She said, "Oh, but you can play with me, but I can't play with you." Like, nope, because that's not what you're supposed to do. I'm supposed to do that.
Oh no. You tripping. So wait, Tay, let me ask you a question, Tay. Shit. Okay, so as a woman, would you rather the man give you the money to buy what you want, or would you rather him give you the gift?
Give me the money.
Okay.
Give me
I
the
know that's
money.
right. I feel you. Yeah, I'm the
You
same
might get the
way.
wrong thing.
That's what
Mm-mm.
I'm saying. I said the same thing too. Yeah.
Give me the
Okay. So what
money.
about what about if a guy? Okay, that guy you dating. Let's say okay, Valentine's Day is coming around, so a lot of you guys are big on that. I'm not big on that at all, but however, um, what if he asks your best friend, what you think Tay would like? Maybe we can go get her this really nice outfit, and he take your girlfriend shopping for you. What would be your response when you find out that that took place?
Mm.
That's a bit weird to me. Like, I mean, it ain't weird because I see people do that, but I don't know. I'm looking at you sideways. You should already know what I like. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you. You know what I'm saying? What I like and don't like. You don't need nobody to go take you on a shopping trip to tell you what I like. You should know
Okay.
me already.
Okay, girl. I see you, Tay.
Hey, I be waiting for Tay when she be on. She be like, "Well, I don't know. No, 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 no." Like,
Yeah,
get her,
think about
Tay,
it
get
like,
her.
wait a minute now.
I be
Yeah, I feel the
analyzing in
same
my
way.
head and then I go off. You know what I'm saying? Because I be like, nah, that ain't right.
Yeah, that's some weird that's some weirdness. Fellas, don't do that. Don't please don't do that, fellas. Yeah.
hmm
Hey, yeah, I
Okay.
think that's a setup.
But like for the makeup and stuff like that, 755 and like me dressing up. I know a lot of people like because I do it on my YouTube channel and stuff like that.
Yes, ma'am.
For one, me personally, I feel like I don't know as a woman, and I know a lot of women don't. You know, some women they don't wear makeup because I used to be that woman. Makeup, I don't want to wear no makeup. Like I'm already pretty. I don't need no, yada yada yada. But I feel like it does something to you when you put on makeup as a woman. It just I don't know. It gives you that little confidence, and not like you're not already confident. It just gives you that little to it.
The
And
boost.
yeah, a little boost or whatever. And it's like, do I want to make like do I feel like doing it all the time, putting on makeup stuff? No, I don't. But I try to make it like a routine or I don't know if I'm feeling down, I want to do it because it helps me feel better. Just like for some people, if they spray perfume, it helps them. It's just the smell, the fragrances, all the aromas that
Yeah,
come
that's
together.
me.
It gives you a different energy. Just like when you smell lavender or rose or all of that, it tends to put you in that mood, right? That's the same way makeup can be.
Yeah, but I've never seen you without makeup, and
Oh, girl.
I haven't. I've never seen you without makeup on your show. I do it all the time. Makeup, just natural face. But there's nothing wrong with either way. But when you see a woman that's well put together all the time, it's even us as women, we have to be like, well, damn, sister got it together. You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of my sisters. Um, do sometimes they natural face, sometimes they put a little enhancer on. And I say some women that wear makeup constantly. Okay. But I don't know, it's just always been that way because it was something that I wanted to be able to do and I just couldn't. Well, I shouldn't say couldn't. I didn't have the time for it. I didn't make the time for it. I ran a moving company for 7 years, and when my husband was injured, I had to do that thing. I had to drive that truck. I had to make sure that all the appointments was made, all the things, and I just found it difficult with, like I said, my situation. One, I had to make sure he was straight before I even left the house. I had to make sure some food was ready. I had to do this. I had to do that. Oh, I'm getting it's crunch time. I gotta go, and I just didn't make time for it. Mate, you know what I mean? Sister was
Mhm.
tired. That marriage wore
Yeah,
me
that's
out. I was tired.
difficult.
So
Hmm.
I fell into a groove where I didn't, do the self care. Well, I wouldn't say self care. I would say more like I didn't do the extra things that I wanted to do for myself, and it became a habit. But yeah, when I see you put together, girl, every time, I'm like, look at my girl, she got it together over there. It's in to make people think that you're worry free, and I know that's not the case, but it just does,
I was just about to say, I don't want people to think that no, I
girl.
don't have it. It might look like I have it together, but I don't want to say I don't have it together, but hey, life be life and for me too. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's the thing, that life still life for me, but I'll put on makeup still. You get what I'm saying?
I feel you. You
I
make the
make it
time
a
for it.
point. I take time out for it to do that, because it just does something for me, just
Yeah.
like spraying perfume does too for me as well. I love perfume, so I love doing that.
Hey, realist, real quick. When I was younger, that was like a deal breaker. Like I just didn't like makeup. I had bad experiences with women with makeup. Um, Look, man, y'all can do magic with makeup. If you ain't never been with a woman and they took the makeup off and you was with a different woman, you don't know my pain. You don't. I'm just being real.
Okay.
Like it was like I felt like it was a newer version of I'm gonna get you sucker when old girls start taking everything off. That's how I felt. Like just the makeup came off and it's like I don't know what happened.
We like, yikes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like that's you totally different from what you was yesterday. Nah, I'm straight.
So it seemed like the majority, because I can't see the chat. But I'm assuming that there's a lot of men in the chat that prefer a woman not to have makeup on. Is that my assumption correct?
No, Rose was just saying lipstick. He don't like red lipstick. And I
Oh,
said some women rock it. I ain't gonna lie. But some women it just remind me of like a clown, like with the big red lips.
oh
It
no.
just yeah, I have stories, so
To me,
yeah.
red symbols sexy, sensual. Like for a man to not like red, that's very odd.
No, no. Sometimes red means stop.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I never looked at it like that.
I'm telling you, man. Sometimes it can be central like fire, and sometimes it means stop. It just depends who wearing the red.
I mean, does it
Everybody
mean
can't
like
wear it.
stop in your tracks, like a good way?
It's like stop and go, turn around. You turn.
Oh man, you out of line for that
Dang.
one. You is out of line.
Hey, realist prayers. Am I lying? Have you ever seen a woman in red and just turned and went the other way? Like stop,
Mm-mm.
do not go. I don't even want to play Monopoly no more. I'm going to jail.
Mm-mm.
I'm going like nah. I'm straight. Everybody can't wear it like me. If I wear some bright colors, man, I don't look right. It's just I don't look right. It's just certain things fit certain people. That's just what it is.
Well, I
Yeah.
agree. It's different. Different colors will fit a person differently, and you might look a little odd if some. You gotta find what's good for you. In the makeup world, that's a task for us women to deal with. We have to match our skin tones with the makeup, cosmetics, or what have you, and stuff. So it's a challenge for some women, and some women don't even understand it. So it's an art to it. That's why they have makeup artists. You know what I mean? It's an art to it. So
It's art. I'm telling you, making it to
sorry
a
we
whole
running you
different.
away, man. Sorry about that.
And look, I'm not trying to be. Look, y'all know me. I'm not racist or nothing like this. But man, y'all better start. Like, if y'all in, look, I don't even know how to say this, but be careful with them Asian people because when them men put on makeup, they be looking like women. Like I was, oh, you know how you scroll up shorts on YouTube. I'm watching this that you see, like you know how they do the real pale white face. Man, they start taking that off. It was a dude. I'm like, hold on, man. I thought that was a chick. Like, y'all
Oh,
got to be careful out here, man. Makeup, I'm telling you, that's witchcraft. I don't care what nobody say.
okay.
Makeup is a form of that's alchemy. you
Okay.
turn you turn this nothing into something like nah. That ain't supposed to work like that. It's like you painting a face. Nah, I don't know. It's anything could be used for good or bad. So just make sure the person is responsible. Women, you have to be responsible with the power you got of makeup because y'all be out here confusing people. People be looking 30 years younger and stuff. Like, hold on, you done took somebody grandma home from the club and didn't know it. You ain't smelled a Bengay. Like, no, okay.
Okay.
Man can't do that. Man can't do that. Cat daddy, what's up? I'm sleepy, so I'm getting a little goofy now. Um, But I'm being real, like they gonna tear me up, man.
I you see I took my thing off mute because I'm like, wait a minute. It's not y'all fault that y'all don't know. You know what I mean? Y'all just don't know. Oh well, too bad, too sad.
So
But I'm
man,
about to eat really keep talking about this red lipstick and stuff. Like, don't talk first of all, I'm getting I feel a bit offended because I wear red. So I'm feeling some
Okay.
type of way. Okay, now don't come for me. But I be feeling like men that be trying to say, I don't like women to wear makeup. Sometimes, and I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes I be feeling like there are women out there that don't be want women to look pretty. They don't want you to wear makeup. They don't want you to, you know what I mean? They want to downplay you. So I don't like that either. Cause you got men, they know what makeup can do. And they don't want you looking a certain way. They don't want men looking at you. So they say, oh, I like women with no makeup.
Okay. I think a lot of guys like natural face, no makeup. I think that um so and then you like then there's some guys who consider if you natural face, they think you like you not a girly girl. So I mean, it's I guess it's all preference.
yeah, because I know some dudes who they want their women to wear makeup.
Yeah,
You got
well,
some that they say I like natural face, but be on Instagram liking females with makeup on and big booties and all of this stuff. And they talking about I don't like none of that, but they liking every picture they see with a big butt and red lipstick. Yeah, I don't want to hear all that.
okay, girl.
Men
Oh
be
my,
confused.
hey, look. Side note, but I was scrolling through shorts and a pitch. I mean, one of PIA's shorts came up, and she had like two braids, and she reminded me of my aunt who take me through my spiritual cleansing. And I'm like, you have to. She has to have like some Native American blood. Like she looked just like my aunt. Like that look. I don't know. It's just like when you say like natural beauty, like that look is like I guess is something innate, but that when women have just that natural look and don't need makeup, I can understand, you know. Um, but yeah, some dudes like my cousin, he buys girl makeup. I don't know.
Well, anything could be overdone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Makeup is supposed to enhance, not change a whole feature, like change
apparent.
you to a whole person. So yeah.
Abracadabra. I'd be like, dang, 755, paint your face because that's perfect. Like, don't take it off. You gotta keep it on. I'm just
I'm
playing. I'm joking.
I'm the petty painter, honey. I'm the petty painter. Let them know word. I'm about to step down, man. Thanks for letting me up here. I enjoy you. I'm gonna let you and Tay on how to flow and do what y'all gonna do.
Oh,
And
for sure.
shout out to the chat. 9%, baby.
9%, baby. Hey, drop your link. Y'all got sticks. Can you drop PIA's link too? Um, yeah, y'all can definitely drop y'all link. Um, but yeah, this was a good talk, sis. Is there, I don't know if I should stay on any further because I'm kind of slap happy. I'm gonna get in
You're
trouble.
silly.
I need a shield. Willis, come on up. Have a conversation.
He gonna get up here and not talk. Stop.
Oh man, I'm just having fun. But
That
yeah.
was
So
dope. 755 came up.
yeah, that was dope. I appreciate that, sis. I really do. Yeah, there's so much sauce to the conversation, um, and a different dynamic to it too. You know,
Uh-huh.
so I definitely appreciate that, and that's what this
And
is.
stayed on topic.
Yep, and that's what this is. That's why we had these conversations. So we can get different perspectives and just be able to look at life at different angles. Maybe what I say don't help, maybe what Tay say don't help, but what 755 did, and vice versa. You could take from any one of us. So the more perspectives, the more information, the more solutions we can create. So I definitely appreciate that. So I ain't gonna lie, man. When she was saying that about her husband, start like it choked me up because like I can't imagine how he felt, but I went through something similar, and I can only imagine. You know, um, I can only imagine.
Hmm. Yeah, could do something to you. As a man, it makes you feel less than, I'm sure.
Hmm. Now, what about for a woman? Does it make you feel less than if you're not residing? Because like 755, she said, affected her emotionally.
Yeah, I mean, for everybody is different,
Hmm.
but I feel like if I'm not residing in my femininity, I remember the days I wasn't residing in my femininity, and I was more harder. I didn't look as feminine as I do now. I was a bit rough around the edges, right? And also just how I come off aggressive. I was a bit more aggressive, maybe more defensive. It was just a lot. Ready to fight. I mean, I am kind of now. No, let me stop.
Oh, man. Mary B in the
Ah,
building. What up, son?
what's
Mary
up,
B,
Mary B?
y'all. Mary B, y'all. Hey, Mary B, I need some more of them. I'm in the parking lot dances before I go to work. Them mugs was hype. Mary B be jamming in her car on the shorts. Maybe it is. It's just not. Like when you don't post for a while, you like. I notice like when people don't post for a while, even me, you don't show up as often. Like even in the shorts, because anytime it was a couple months ago, anytime I went in my shorts, it was a new Mary B clip. But I don't see them as often no more. So I'm
She
still learning
never
how to.
shows up in my notification. Maybe like one time she had showed up.
Ready to Rilla say you can't bust a grape.
Man, I'll bust him. Drop the link so he can come up here, and then he gonna be all scared. He ain't gonna act like he can't talk and stuff.
Oh man. But yeah, I think the more women reside or practice those different attributes, I think me, I'm not a woman, so this is just theory. I just feel that will help you nurture those aspects, creating, being fertile. And it's not, having babies, but focusing on more abundance. Think of fertile soil. What comes out of fertile soil? You know, um, so I think residing or uh, being more in tune with those attributes, I think it helps nurture and develop the divine feminine energy.
Hmm. I agree because I remember a time when I was trying to, what, you take me back to when I was really trying to get into my femininity, and one of the things was what was really hard for me was being creative, and that's sad. For me,
Mm.
being a divine feminine, I am a creator. I create, but that was hard for me to do, to figure out how to create. And then that was what, 2 years ago? 2 years now, I have my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel, and that's what got me to be creative.
You see, you do things that nurture it. You know.
Hmm. So that got me to be creative, and then about 3 years, like a year before that, a year or 2 years before that, I started practicing makeup. So I was doing makeup, practicing makeup, learning how to do that. I wasn't great. I was looking hideous. I have some pictures of me where y'all be like, some women shouldn't wear certain colors and shit. Yeah, that was me. That was me. Cause I was looking hideous. But you live and you learn, and you learn as being creative, you learn that certain colors go with certain colors. You know what I'm saying?
Why do I picture you wearing like a lime green dress with some checkered, what do they call them? I don't even tights, with some orange shoes.
I look hideous. But like even now, y'all see me wear some outlandish lipstick, but I'm only doing that for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I'll wear like a loud purple or something like that. But it's only for entertainment purposes. Like I'm not stepping outside like that.
You should wear some green lipstick for entertainment
That's a bit
purposes.
too wild. I don't even own green lipstick. That's too much.
Oh man, that'll get clicks and views.
It would. It maybe like some blue lipstick too.
I think Anti can wear green lipstick. I think she can
She
get away
got them
with
big juicy lips too. Yep.
it. Where's she at? She sleep.
Probably. She got some big juicy lips, boy.
you
You be
know,
talking about my bottom lip, I be having lip chin on. I don't see how she wear lipstick and she don't automatically get chin on her lip on
no.
lipstick on her chin.
Okay, let me ask this question to the chat. All the ladies in the chat. Do y'all get lipstick on y'all chin? And if you do, how does that happen? I'm just trying to
When
think of
y'all
physics.
explain, say when y'all eat. Don't just be
Well,
like y'all get lipstick on y'all chin because they gonna say
how's it,
no.
how's it physically possible you get lipstick? Do your lip pull back and touch it? Like, how
It's
does
a
that
girl,
occur?
man. It's too many women that do mukbangs and they get lipstick on their chin. Y'all, please tell him.
I just don't understand physically. Like I'm a man. I'm thinking logically. Like how can you logically get lipstick on your chin?
Cause
I'm
when
just
you
trying to.
open your mouth, Man, y'all don't do me. Everybody in here talking about never, never, never. Man, go on. If you watch B Love when she does mukbang, she'll get
Oh man,
lipstick on her chin. And if you watch Steph and Tasha, Steph be getting lipstick. Y'all don't do me. Don't do me in like that. Don't do me in
realist,
like that.
realist. I promise you, I was watching this. I was watching one of Tay videos. I'm like, she got lipstick on her chin, bro. I put it in slow motion to see how that occurred and couldn't figure it out. It was like something magical happened. She bit it. When she moved the food, she had lipstick on her chin, and I'm like, "Hold on, what happened? Like, did her lip bend backwards and her
That's
chin?"
exactly what happened. My lip being backwards. First of all, when I open my mouth, okay, I want to open it wide enough because I'm gonna take a big bite, right? So when I open it and I take a big bite, my lips typically is gonna roll back whatever I'm stuffing in my mouth. So that's how. Y'all, he get on my nerves.
I got a pick with you. It was just funny. It was just funny. It was like I don't know. It was like the lipstick was like, "There's the chin. Ready? Go," and it just appeared. Yeah, really. I'm telling you. I forgot what video it was, but bro, I put it in slow motion times two, and I did not see the transaction occur. It was just there. It just happened, and I'm like, "How did that happen?" And I'm like, "She had to edit this video."
He
What way,
wild.
way, chin gay. Oh man, I think
He
it
is
depends.
wild. He don't watch mukbangs, y'all. The only mukbang he watches pretty much mine's. He's not a mukbanger like watch people that mukbang or whatever. So he just don't know. But if you watch other people that mukbang, you'll see other women get lipstick on their chin.
This is it, Mary B. I'm not a mukbanger. I'm tired, man. Y'all play too much.
Go to bed. No, let me stop. I'm sounding
Oh
like,
man.
okay, you guys, well, you're gonna go to bed, right? No, let me stop. All right, you guys.
Hey,
Well, I guess we're gonna go.
peanut butter and petty time, I guess. Commander in the chat. It's peanut butter petty time. Oh man. Whew.
I need to stop being funny.
Oh man. Man, look, we go educate and we gonna have fun doing it. We gonna talk some sauce, but then after that first hour, it's pretty much petty time. After the first hour, it turns to peanut butter petty time.
But to end it on divine feminine, um, I just want women to know that, like, we are the creators of this world. You know, like I say, anybody who comes here, they have to go through the woman. They have to go through the womb, and for a woman to reside or want to reside in her feminine energy, I think what the definition that word put up, it could be through nurturing, it could be through creativity in some kind of way, fertility. Women, we are abundance. That's just what it is. We are abundance. And there's so many ways to reside in your femininity, so many different ways. If, for example, like I brought up, if you see a woman and there's somebody that you like how, the things that they do and things like, watch them. And before you know it, you will begin to gain, you begin to, in a way, act like them or mimic them. It's so weird how people who don't like you will watch you and they'll start acting like you. It's the same thing. So just start watching. People
I'm
be
tired. Don't
people
mind
people will
me.
watch your YouTube channel and don't even like you. They be like, I don't like her. But then we'll start being like you. Because why you're watching me so much that you start repeating the things that I'm saying, acting like me or whoever you're watching. Yeah, it's a bit sad. That's why people shouldn't watch people they don't like, because you'll start acting like them.
Start picking up habits and behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you give attention to has the potential to influence you. That's just natural law.
Right. So if you like, like Tina knows, like Beyonce's mom, Tina knows. I'm just using her for example because I kind of like Tina Knowles style. If you like Tina Knowles, watch Tina Knowles. Watch her. You know what I mean? And you'll begin to pick up certain things about her, and then you keep that. You carry those things on. But also be creative, because creativity is one of that's feminine, being creative, right? Whereas interior decorating, making things pretty around you, making your house look a certain way, like these are all the things that we do. We love to do. And when you start doing it, you'll start tapping into certain things. So yeah. And the return of the divine feminine is coming back. We are in the age of Aquarius, and that's when it is coming back. So it will be back for sure.
And I should have went first because I don't know how to close after that. So this is what I'm gonna say. Just listen to Tay. Nurture those aspects. I truly believe that because I'm just trying to reverse engineer as a man. And I know like the more we equipped ourselves with better ways to protect, the more confidence that build that we can do it. And the more confidence you have in any of these aspects, the more you go resonate in it, the higher you go raise the frequency. If we talk about man protecting, if you can't protect, then yeah. So yeah, definitely. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through. We just had 18 in the building. Please hit that like, and y'all know what I always say: care about how you feel. This the conversations to build nation. And if we said anything that resonate with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help us spread the word. Appreciate Tay for rocking out, my co-host 755. Our guest star came up here and rocked out. Appreciate you. Hey, we're gonna have more of these. Look, and this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna have some scheduled shows, right? And I'm gonna put a poll up. And if you're interested in hitting the panel, let me know. You can let me know in the comments because I want to have like purposeful panels. Like it's cool just people randomly coming up. I just think it's better builds when you do things on purpose. Like when you have people and they understand what we're talking about, how we doing it. I just think that that's better for the content. And I want to put out content that's beneficial. Not to just us coming over here talking, but the people who we might not see in the chat. We have the potential to help people. We have the potential to influence people in a positive way. So that's why the content is important to me. Because shout out to Gary. He got, man, please go check out Gary. Put your link in the chat, brother. Because he had a show, right? It was, as content creators, we are influencers. And the way he broke that down, it resonated with me so much. And it made me be more responsible. After that dialogue, I did a personal reflection and it made me want to be more responsible with the content because we have the potential to influence people. And that influence could be good or bad, you know. So us just posting on here, you never know who might run across it and how they can benefit. Or if we're not putting out the right content, you don't know how detrimental it can be. And it can be just like it can help, it can hurt people. So, that made me want to be more responsible with the content. So shout out to Gary. Appreciate you for that, bro. But yeah, until probably like Monday or Tuesday, we out. I don't. Are y'all doing a show tomorrow? No, tomorrow's Super Bowl. I don't think none of this going on. Anti might do a pop up tomorrow, but if not, hopefully I'm gonna do this recording. I'm gonna have another premiere Monday. If not, I should have it done by Tuesday. I've been working on this for like 2 weeks, and I just got to do the recording. I got all the visuals, so I'm gonna bring that to the table. So yeah, we're gonna have good content like this. Have good discussion. I do want to do panels, but you know, with just the nature of YouTube right now, there's so much stuff going on here. I would prefer it to be intentional. So, you know, I'm gonna start putting the topics, and you know, I want intentional panels. Yeah. I just think that's better for the content, and it's safer too. I ain't got time to deal with none of that P-bombing, and they come messing with channels like this who trying to do positive stuff and build. They like to bother channels like this. So,
What time does the Super Bowl start? Because actually, I'm doing it live tomorrow.
like 6, I think, 6:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're doing it early.
Oh, okay.
You got the link to that live? You want to put it in the chat so people can turn on the notification bell?
I don't have the link, the thing for it.
You should. I put it on the community wall. So look out there. She's doing Life Path number 2 tomorrow. So come support the sis. You never know. You might be a Life Path too and get this information. She go break down. She got videos of what Life Path is on her channel. Her link is constantly being dropped in the chat, along with Anti-Socials and our YouTube specialist, Miss V. Make sure you check out all 3 channels. We appreciate you so much. Any links that's in the chat, if you're listening to this on replay, great content creators, go check them out. And if you like what you see, let them know. But until next time, we out.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on this evening. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race.